Hey guys, it's me. It's your best friend. It's Carbot, and we are going to design Junkrat from Overwatch, and now in Heroes of the Storm this week. I think it came out Monday. Or is it Tuesday? Monday, Tuesday-ish. And yeah, so I thought we need to design him. I did already kind of draw him before, but let's try to do this properly. And again, with our designs, we do it's a carbotizing the design. So we do a very simplified version of the character. So whatever sticks out the most, it's kind of what I try to go for. I'm going to do a rough drawing first and then do the good one after. And by the way, guys, StarCraft season finale this week, so don't forget about that. It's three-parter and it starts tomorrow. So episode 25 tomorrow, episode 26 on Friday, and episode 27 on Saturday. So an episode StarCraft's episode 3 days in a row. So pretty exciting. Okay, so go ahead. Put his peg leg on the wrong leg. You'll probably see throughout the episodes that this peg leg is gonna switch all the time because that's just the way it is. But yeah, and I like to put the gun behind him. That's what I've done before because it's just easier to kind of make it his arm. So we don't have to draw another arm. Part of the reason why the drawings are so simple is because a lot of times we do frame by frame animation, and so you got to draw that same line a million times. So the less lines we have, the less, like literally one line will be an extra, like if throughout an episode, could you draw that line extra like 500 times? So every line is kind of important, I guess. Then we have the tire on the back. Certain things you can get away with that you can just, like the tire on the back isn't too bad actually, because we can use that as a symbol and just kind of copy and paste it behind Junkrat. So that's kind of like the design. He's kind of got almost like a Zergling face. The idea is to make him look kind of crazy. So you give him the sharp teeth and stuff. Not that sharp teeth people are crazy. Give him a little depth here. Make it look a little nicer. And like Junkrat for me is like, I don't know why I always think of Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Like I don't like it's like he's so cartoony with his blasts and stuff like that. That's what I think of. Meep meep. Need a Roadrunner character. I don't know if I like that head, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and just do what I drew here. It's kind of going off my lines there. There we go. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, crazy. So if you don't know what his abilities are, he actually, it's pretty. I mean, most Overwatch characters are going to be pretty straightforward from Overwatch, and it is interesting to see how they kind of port over to a MOBA. But Junkrat is more or less the same. You launch. So his regular attack, his basic attack, shoots grenades. So he does splash damage. They don't bounce; they just go directly to the target. However, his one ability does shoot bouncing grenades, which is kind of cool because they do actually bounce off walls, which is pretty cool. Nothing really does that yet, as far as I know. And also, they you can lob them over. So like the collision path, you can choose where the collision path starts for the grenade. So you can lob it over walls, and then it travels in a straight line, bouncing, and whatever is in that path will hit it. If I'm making any sense, but basically you can lob it over walls without it colliding with objects, and then it'll start colliding with objects where it starts to land and bounce forward, which is pretty cool. Again, kind of a unique mechanic for heroes, which I like. The other his other ability is just the trap, the bear trap thing, the steel jaw trap, and you can see it. It's not invisible. You can see it. You can't kill it though, and Junkrat can only have one. So it actually does. People do run into it, and it activates somewhat quickly. When I was Stitches and I would like swallow people, do the was it gorge or whatever, and I would run back, and then the Junkrat would throw down a trap where I'm gonna release the character, the enemy, and which is good. And then it would release right into the trap and hold them there for like 1 or 2 seconds. His third ability is the mine, which is actually really fun and annoying at the same time because it blasts. I keep wanting to call him Rat Trap. It blasts Junkrat and any enemy heroes away. It doesn't hurt Junkrat, but it pushes him away. And enemy heroes. So you can actually lob yourself over walls and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. So again, exactly like Overwatch. And then his trait is, of course, when he dies, he drops bombs. Just like in Thing, Overwatch. And his first ult, again, same thing as Overwatch. It has the... trying to choose a skin color here. He has the tire, fire in the hole, rip tide or whatever it's called, which you can actually use the Q. I think a lot of people forget about it, but you can hit Q and make the tire jump over walls and enemies and stuff like that. So there's some skill with it there. It does more damage in the center. So if you hit him with the center of the explosion, it's way better. And yeah, and then the other ult is his rocket. I forget what it's called. He jumps on a rocket and he flies around for a bit and then lands somewhere. You choose. It's basically kind of like Falling Sword for Joanna, mechanically, because you go up, although he's like flying around on his rocket, and then you come down. You can kind of move your aimer around, and then you come down and you hit guys. Except you die and leave your grenades where you die, but then it doesn't count as a death, and you respawn back at spawn with riding on a rocket that's really fast, like a super fast mount. So I thought that was like, I'm like, whoa, that's really good. It only had the 30-second cooldown, I think, or is that the level 20? Yeah, I think the level 20 had a 30-second cooldown. I heard he got a nerf, so I don't know if it still is the same. I like the way this turned out, actually, so I think I'm only going to do one. But, yeah, I thought it would be really OP because, like, every 30 seconds, you basically can escape death. Like, you're about to die, you use your ult, and then you reappear at spawn, get full life, and rocket right back into battle. So, no death timer. If someone isn't stunning you, obviously, and stuff like that. So, it was really good. He's an assassin, by the way. I can't remember if I actually said his trait. It's the grenade dropping thing when he dies. That's his trait. So there. there you have it. So this is Junkrat, guys, with your best friend. It's Carbot. BlizzCon's coming up, which means I need to make my BlizzCon predictions video again. I'm sure that'll be really, really good. I know you guys, it's your favorite video ever. We were, excuse me, we were super accurate last year. I mean, they did leak Diablo 64 Racing. You know, they didn't want to show it at BlizzCon because they knew I was right. So, yeah, that's what happens, you know. But, yeah, anyway, out of all seriousness, guys, the StarCraft's season finale tomorrow, so don't forget about that. And this is Junkrat. How does he look? I feel like the colors, I usually like to try to opt in for brighter colors. So I'm going to try to brighten up the colors here a bit. Yeah, normally in the cartoons we don't shade, but for this drawing, I will. Anyway, overall, I think Junkrat is a pretty cool addition to Heroes of Storm. Again, I feel like the Heroes team is just getting better and better at designing heroes, especially talents. The revamps for heroes, the talent trees for older heroes is it's so appreciated. And the new heroes, they feel really good. They don't feel cheapened in any way, shape, or form. With every new hero release, I feel like it gets better and better. So pretty awesome. I think I'm done, guys. This is it. This is over. I'm just talking now. But how are you? How's it going? I hope you're doing well. You got a new job, I heard. That's good. You got a raise? That's good. You having a baby? Oh, that's great. Yeah, party. Go party tomorrow, and we'll see you then. All right. All right then. Okay, bye.